So you're telling me that within a week, three unidentified flying objects have been shot down by the US military? I don't believe it. I don't believe it, deep divers. Oh, the Pentagon confirmed it? Deep divers. So within a week, the Pentagon says that F-22s have taken down three unidentified flying objects over North American airspace. So we know that in South Carolina, you had the Chinese spy balloon, allegedly, okay, shot down. And it's not over, deep divers, because you see, on Friday in Alaska, there was another UFO which was shot down by another F-22 fighter jet. And it's not over, no, deep divers, because you see, on Saturday in Canada, another UFO was shot down, the Pentagon says, by another F-22 US military personnel. So a lot is happening in the sky. Like, UFOs are all over the place. Now, are we being told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? The cat down the road is saying, deep divers, what I'm about to tell you is going to make you raise your eyebrows like this. Like The Rock, deep divers, I'm about to share with you some very important classified information. Are you ready? You ready? Okay, but first, let's breathe. That was healthy. Let's go, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing? Raising the frequency. You better be. Raising the vibration. Deep divers of planet Earth, sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now. Take that, take all of it, okay? Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here. I hope your day is going good. FaceTiming you right now. If you're watching this video, deep divers, may the stars align for you. I hope so. Now, when I came across this story that 3 UFOs have been shot down by F-22s, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, UFOs are just popping up here, there, everywhere. What's going on? And are we actually being told the true story? Now, deep divers, I always tell you, question everything. And right now, in this time we're living in, everybody needs critical thinking. Are the aliens coming back to save us? Question mark. Are there other life forms out there? Question mark. We've got a lot to talk about. The coming UFO alien world invasion. Is it going to be real or is it going to be fake? We got a whole lot to talk about. Deep divers, hold your horses. I want everybody to hit that like button and share this video. Hit that like button because somebody out there needs to see this. So someone actually sent me a message on Instagram. Add me on Instagram at Ralph Smart. They're like, Ralph, please talk about how within a week, 3 UFOs have been shot down. The Pentagon has confirmed. And they're not telling us anything about it. Like, because you see, deep divers, this alleged Chinese spy balloon, which was shot down, we know about this one, but we don't know about the other 2 deep divers because they're only saying, a spokesperson for the White House is only saying they are objects. That's it. They're not telling us any more than that. Cylindrical in shape. That's it. Right. So when I was taking a look at this story, I'm like, it's exactly that, a story. We've got to remind ourselves, deep divers, they're not going to tell you what's really going on, because if they told you that, they would have to kill you. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Peace and love to everybody out there. So, deep divers, let me give you some background information. if you haven't heard about this story, let me break it down for you, okay? Because a lot of people haven't, but check this out. Pentagon, third flying object. F-22 Raptor shoots object. It's still a mystery. An unidentified object was shot down over northern Canada on Saturday, marking the third time in a week that US fighter jets have taken down objects in North American airspace. On Friday, an unidentified object was shot down in Alaska airspace by a US F-22. And last weekend, a Chinese surveillance balloon was taken down by F-22s off the coast of South Carolina. There is no indication this is linked with China's surveillance balloon, but national security officials remain on the edge across the continent. Deep divers. Let's remind ourselves that there is no such thing as an accident or a coincidence. Everything is happening for a reason. So when I took a look at this story, it reminded me that people are being lied to. The reason I say this is because why would they want to give you the whole truth and nothing but the truth? One of my mentors said NASA actually means never a straight answer. Now, playing devil's advocate, let's just say there are these UFOs. They could be spy objects from China or Russia. Okay, now one of them has been located and shot down. We've been told it was from China. And there's this whole kind of US and China war potentially brewing, right? And a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's China again. But what if it's not? You see, we always have to have critical thinking, deep divers. We always have to question everything because there's more than you are being told. So, NASA is never a straight answer. Slow motion this side. Never a straight answer. Now, when you remind yourself, deep divers, that the whole world is waking up right now to the fact that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Also, we are at the door of the age of Aquarius, which is the information age. And a lot of people are no longer blindly believing the mainstream narrative. They're no longer blindly believing the mainstream media. And all of these reports are coming via the media, right? Of UFOs being taken down. Now, even President Biden said, we can't go into any detail. So did Trudeau, right? We can't tell you anything more than that. So everything is very hush hush, right? But it's bigger than this, right? It's bigger than F-22s taking down alleged UFOs, okay? It's so much bigger than this. Deep divers, what I'm about to share with you, I'm about to share it with you right now. Let's talk about it, okay? So, NASA, when you remind yourself that they have been on this search, this quest to find other life forms out there. Now, there are Earth-like planets being found every single day. Why is this important? Because it shows you that we aren't the only intelligent life force or life form in this solar system. Are we intelligent? That's what the cat down the road is asking. Deep divers, are human beings intelligent? Never mind, right? Apparently not, right? There are intelligent life forms everywhere. And this is what they have been hiding from you. This is what the inorganic ones don't want you to know, that we've never, ever been alone in this universe. And they've always been here. Some people over time have called them the Watchers. Some people have called them the Anunnaki. Some people have called them the Elohim, right? They've always been here. So you have Earth and you have Kepler 1649c. Now, check this out. That Kepler 1649c is Earth 2.0. You also have Kepler 452b, Earth 2.0 as well, right? So many Earth-like planets. Do you believe in a parallel universe, right? But check this out. There's a reason why the Kepler telescope costs $600 million. There's a reason why the James Webb telescope costs over $10 billion. They already know other life forms exist. And what all of these films like E.T. have been about is contact, us actually coming into contact with extraterrestrials, right? The ancients knew that they are already here. Now, the reason why I said, is it going to be real or is it going to be staged? Because you see, if the ETs wanted to really make themselves known, they would. It would have happened a long time ago. But they're not really bothered about human beings. Because in our ego mindset, we think we're the center of the universe. No, they're chilling, doing their own thing, right? So there is also another force which wants to mimic them and kind of create these fake invasions, right? So you have to be aware of that. So let me dive into it. Let me dive into it a bit more, deep divers. So this F-22 has recently, within a week, shot down 3 unidentified objects, right? Okay, so NASA, never a straight answer. Here you have the moon landing, okay? Now, a lot of people blindly believe this moon landing, but a lot of people also are aware of someone called Stanley Kubrick, who directed The Shining, also A Space Odyssey 2001. And a lot of people believe he also directed this, the moon landing. Why is this important? Well, it's important because when you remind yourself that many things that you are being told are not the actual truth of what is actually happening. Shakespeare told you the whole world is a stage and we are all actors. Now, I told you, you don't know if the earth is round, if it's a holographic universe, if it's a flat plane, unless you go out and check. But a wise person keeps an open mind, because every image you see of Earth has been photoshopped. That's not what Earth looks like. Why is that important? Because you got to remind yourself that in a world where your freedom is the end of them, they're not going to give you information that's going to be accurate and true. That's the reason why you have to question everything. You have to go within. You got to remind yourself the only way out is in, right? So Stranger Things, Netflix specials, right? Stranger Things. Everywhere you go in ancient civilization, they talk of advanced beings coming down to civilize human beings who were the early hominids, right? And they gave them language. They gave them technology. And these beings have been known and deified as gods today. Okay, so this is all across ancient culture. Why is this important? Because we've got to remind ourselves that there are forces at work who are far more intelligent than human beings. So, Antarctica. You can't just visit there when you want. There are places in this earth you're not allowed to go. They have portals, stargates all over this place. And this is the reason why you have to question everything. The Sumerian tablets talk of the Anunnaki coming down. They talk of editing the human genome, tampering with the human genome. Even in the Bible, they talk of the Nephilim, giants who bred with the daughters of earth. So we've got to remind ourselves this whole thing is one giant experiment. And when you remind yourself, even the Anunnaki, the story of the Anunnaki, turning human beings into slaves to mine for gold, to take it back to Planet X, Nibiru, all of these things are not only stories, they're actually part of a current timeline which is already in existence. So we've got to broaden our minds when we have stories like this of F-22s shooting down 3 UFOs. You've got to remind yourself that UFOs have already been here and they're already walking amongst us. Not everyone you see as a human being is actually a human being. There are different entities. That's why the Gnostics talked of the archons. Okay? Inorganic beings who are walking amongst us. They're already here. What we have to pay attention to is, why are they showing you this? Oh, deep divers, that's what you got to pay attention to. Why are they showing you this? Why are they telling you that within a week we have shot down 3 UFOs? Because I told you that all of this is to lead somewhere. They could have another lockdown and say, you know what? More UFOs are invading our airspace. Stay indoors. That's a perfect tool to control your ass. Wake up. Slow motion this side. Here to tell you, deep divers, there are things you don't know. There are things you know you don't know, and there are things you don't know you don't know. You are only seeing less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum. Let me repeat that. You are only seeing less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum, which is visible light. You are blind in this universe. So remind yourself, aliens, whatever you want to call them, have already been here. They're already here. And you have to start opening your mind to realize that we aren't the only ones. Right now, it's about waking up. You are going to be shown a lot of fakeness, disguised as real. The only way you can find the truth is going within, letting go of the fear-based media, letting go of all of the distractions around you, and freeing your mind, and your ass will follow. Deep divers. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Hey. Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the best-selling book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the-book. The Bible of becoming your greatest version. Also, go and get the good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And here to remind you, deep divers, every single day, we are the power. We always were, we always will be. There are a lot of things happening, and they might stage a fake alien invasion. Be prepared for it. We are the truth. And once we come together in love, we create the new earth. This is what they're afraid of. This is the reason why there are so many distractions happening. Wake your ass up. The aliens have already been here and left. Who do you think built the pyramids? Deep divers. We did. I love all of you. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Deep divers, want to remind you, we are the power. Choose love, not fear. One love. Peace.